Micro.
There is, yes, let's see. This budget for 2015 is going to be a particular one because of the procedure also. Because we have elections for Parliament, there will be a new legislature which is going to finalize the work on the budget 2015. There will be changes in the Commission. Hopefully, within this term of this Commission, we can at least decide on the general lines of the 2015 budget. But in any case, I think that it is very important to stick to a logic and to a rationale from the different institutions, which is going to allow the continuity of the budgetary process, which is very important. Next year, also this year, we see some very slight signs of recovery of the European economy, and maybe next year they are going to be a bit more visible. At the same time, at national level, we still have quite acute consolidation efforts for the national budgets and for the fiscal policies that do not allow the member states to invest particularly in different types of projects that would enhance and stimulate this recovery that we see in a very early stage. So the European funds and the European money are going to be very important in 2015 in order to compensate for that. When adopting the multi-annual financial framework, we agreed to front-load some of the investments in 2014 and 2015. I'm very much concerned whether this is going to happen actually, whether the Commission and the Member States are going to be able to take the necessary measures in order to absorb this front-loading that has been decided already. And I think that this is something that we have to focus very much on. Second, the Council expectedly called on the Parliament to stick to the ceilings that have been adopted with the multi-annual financial framework 2014-2020, which is maybe normal. But if it is not that normal if we add to that the ever-increasing sum of outstanding payments. At the end of last year, there were more than 23 billion. And again, we are going to come back to the question of payments in the budget and to very clearly say that it is very difficult to carry over from the previous financial framework into a new one with decreased practically ceilings and to pay bills from the previous budget. So in any case, I think, and you mentioned it, Mr. Commissioner, that the Member States have to be prepared to use all the mechanisms in order to fulfill their tasks, including going to contingency margins, including whenever there is a new urgency or a new project to think about new sources of financing. This budget has no possibilities to be restructured and redirect money for other urgencies. You mentioned yourself the humanitarian aid and different areas in the world where we have urgencies at this moment. Maybe next year there are going to be furthermore. In the first year of the new financial framework, we already don't have the possibility to reshuffle, to redistribute and to cover the political commitments of the European Union for these urgencies. So I would very much call for the next steps and before the finalization of this budget, to be absolutely ready to report a full and efficient absorption of the front loading that we have agreed and showing results. Second, to be prepared that we are going to use all the possibilities, including contingency margin 2015. Third, to be very clear that any new project, any new emergency or whatever has to be financed with additional funds, and this budget doesn't allow any further flexibility. Thank you very much.
Merci, Monsieur Kalfin. Madame Wertmann.
Thank you, Mrs. Wertmann. 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner, our challenges are multiple and large, and in every respect. At the moment, the political guidelines for the coming budget